Whoa, I'll be your shotgun rider till the day I die. Something, some whiskey high down the 405. The Maxine, baby, driving you crazy anytime you like. Whoa, I'll be your shotgun rider till the day I die. It's a really good song. That's a real good song. Yeah, Beyonce. Did your big one with that one, girl. Did your biggest of ones. Mm. Hi, doll babes. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. If you've been here for the last couple of videos, I appreciate you and your time and your energy, regardless of if you're watching on your phone or on your computer while you work or on your TV. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you from the depths of my soul. But while you're here, if you are new, hello, welcome to my world. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. All the things that the YouTube girls tell you to do, please do it for me. I greatly appreciate it. So today we're going to be getting into a look that I'm going to do. I kind of call this my like SHEGO look. When I say SHEGO, yes, I do mean from Kim Possible. Okay, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Period. So I've done this look before. It's been a while. Obviously, greens and things. Wearing a really cute like black and white outfit tonight for a little, happy hour with my friends. But wanted to do something kind of va voom on the eyes because I haven't in a while. So here we go. It's time to do something cute. So starting off, of course, priming with One Size Secure the Blur. Y'all, One Size has been liking my posts and commenting on something the other day. Okay, let me tell you something. A goal of mine is to be on One Size's PR list. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm setting a goal for myself that I want to be a part of the One Size brand in some shape, form, or fashion. Even if they send your girl one little bitty eyeliner. If it's just something small, a pressed powder girl, I don't care. I want them. I want to be a part of One Size in some shape, form, or fashion. Them and ColourPop are my two big ones that I'm hoping for. So, fingers, toes, arms, eyes crossed that your girl gets there one day. But I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm going to continue to be consistent, continue to post, and what's meant to be for me will be for me. That's how I see it. So now, I did just a little bit of something on the eyebrows, kind of filled them in a little bit. I'm going to, since I'm using green, unless I'm doing a neutral color, I'm always going to set my eyes and set my base with a white base. This is the P. Louise base in Rumor Zero. I've had this one for almost a year. My best friend bought me the P. Louise base paints and I love them. I use this one the most because I'm setting my eyes with a white base because I want that color to pop. Now, I know some people who choose to use very, very light concealers. That's totally fine, whatever you want to do. Since my concealers are more so darker, because of my skin tone, what I use to lighten, I choose to use a white if I'm doing any other color besides brown. If I'm doing brown or even a black, some type of like neutral look, yes, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty concealers to do all of that business to set my eyes and set that base. But if I'm using anything but brown on my eyes, I'm going in with this P. Louise base paint in the color Room Zero white to be able to set my eyes. So I'm going to set my eyes off camera real quick, then I'll be back and then we're going to get into this look. Okay. Now, don't be scared.
Ow! Jump scare.
Don't be scared, child. I know. I know. Tr- Trust the process. I promise you. Trust the process. So I've laid my base. Now, I do plan on cutting a crease. Because I plan on cutting a crease, or even if you're cutting a crease, you can choose if you want to cover the entire eyelid in white or whatever color you use as your base. That's totally up to you. I choose to cover the entire eyelid just to make sure that one, I get the coverage I need whenever I do go in with my color. And also, it just makes things, it actually helps when I cut my crease because it's going through a layer of color, then it's also going through this layer of white. I find that my creases cut a lot better when I use this base first, when I cover the entire eyelid in this base. So, because I have small eyes and I am a hooded eye girl, I always take my eyeshadow up to my eyebrow. I don't care. I don't care. I used to do makeup for when I was in color guard, and it was always like big looks and things like that. So I personally like painting for the back of the room, especially when it comes to my eyes. I want my eyes to pop. So I always take it up to my eyebrow. It is what it is. And I think that it helps with it looking like it's a lot more real estate than it actually is. Because I really do have small eyes. And if I was to just use this little bit, especially where my eye crease is at, I wouldn't get no space. And I would hate that for me. And I do amazing looks. And y'all need to see it. So that's why I take it up all the way up to the eyebrow. But because I am a hooded eye girl, I am going to go through and pat, pat, pat right here where it creases. So you'll see me going back and forth with going in and just patting that down as I'm applying my color. So we're going to start off. I am going to just a little bit of black over here in the corners. Just a teach, just a little bit. The black I use, or honestly black in general, that black be carrying, girl. It be carrying. So I need to be careful that I don't do too much, and then it causes potentially it to like muddy out. So it's going to be a very light application of the black. I'm going to be using the Blowing Smoke palette from ColourPop. And it has a beautiful black in here. It also has a glitter black as well, which is really nice. So I'll be using Let's Do It over here in this corner. Here's the glittery black. It's called Night Dream, which is really cute. Really cute glittery black. But I will be using Let's Do It for today. So I'm going to come in with, girl, what brush am I going to use, girl? I should have thought this through. I think it's through, girl. This is a small brush. This is a Morphe brush that I'm going to be using. And as you can see, look, it's already creased. Foolishness. Foolishness. And I'm going to pat this crease out first because the black is going to more than likely go into that crease. So pat that out. Make sure I have a nice smooth base. And then we're going to go on with the black. I am going to clean up over here on the edges. So that's not going to live there forever. But you can see it's already there. So just being very careful with how much black I apply. Because she's going to carry a long way. I want her to be prominent. I don't want her to just take over the entire look. So we're just going to ever so slightly let her make her way. And it may come out slightly gray because I am laying it on top of white, which means I'll just go in with a little more black to make sure she makes herself known. Now, a question I get pretty often, especially when I'm blending my eyeshadow, is how do I make the colors go from one to another so well, so it's not such a stark difference from when I'm going one to the next. The biggest thing is going to be buffing out, at least for me. I buff out the color so that a little bit is sitting in the next area. So I'm going to take a little bit of black and I'm just going to slightly start here inside the color, and I'm going to buff ever so slightly out to the next area of eye real estate, basically. Do the same thing on this side. Ever so slightly coming out to this next space. So when I go in to lay my next color, it's going to work and start blending with what I've already done, all right? I know I look crazy. Trust me, girl. Trust me. So I'm going to come on this side and make sure this is blended out. Once again, very soft brush strokes as I'm blending this piece out. Very soft brush strokes. Now, I'm going in with the Matte About Hue palette, also from ColourPop. All of our palettes will be from ColourPop today. From this is the Matte About Hue palette. I'm going in with this really pretty green color. It's called Kelp. This color right here. It's the color I'm going to be going in. I'm going to be going in at the top of the eyelid with this color. So I'm going to get myself a nice, pretty, fanned out brush. This is a Morphe brush, I think, as well. One of their ones I just picked up that was a single brush from Ulta. So I'll be using this brush. It's a regular fan brush. I'm going to be picking up my green and I'm going to go in as soon as I go back and smooth this eye back out. This is, as a hooded eye girl, this is the bane of my existence, child. It really is. I hate it. Hated it. Like, find you some business, girl. Why you gotta mess with me? Oh, picking up lots of green. And then we're coming in on top of that. And I'm going to work that green back, okay? I'm going to start here in the open space. Then I'm going to work that green back into that black. Yes. Come back on this side. Do the same thing. We working that green back in there. Then I'm going to once again buff out at the top. Buff out at the top. Coming in on this side again. Once again, soft brush strokes. There's no reason to be going super crazy or doing a whole bunch. I am going to come back and clean this up as well later. I know some girls choose to not take their eyeshadow all the way up to the eyelid. All the way up to the eyebrow. And that's up to you. I know I see girls doing their makeup. I'll be like, wow, they have a lot of real estate on their eyes. They have a lot of eyelid space. I don't. And that's really my biggest thing. Now, I know some people like, oh, I feel like I'm a clown. I got all that on. It's not a lot of space. It's maybe an inch going up and down. Maybe, girl. That ain't nothing. That's nothing in my eyes. That's no space. Better be glad I'm not blocking these brows out. Cause I thought about baby, I have highly considered blocking these brows, baby. And blocking your brows means that you are covering up your eyebrow and creating a new one to give you more space to do more eye makeup. That's what blocking your brow means. I've thought about it. And honestly, there will come a day where I try blocking my brows for the sake of it. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. Now, right over in this little crease corner area, I'm going to go in with a mix of Stop and Say Less. So these two colors. Stop and Say Less. I'm going to be going in with those right in the corner just to give it a little bit more dimension before I cut my crease. So I always take some type of flat-ish brush and I dab the color in to that corner. And then I'm going to blend it up into what's there. So, and strokes going down, very soft strokes going down, which once again will help it blend quite easily into it. Most of that's going to be gone anyway when I cut this crease here in a moment. So we're going to lay this down. Yeah. All right. All right. So our first layer is done. I'm going to cut the crease, and then we're going to go in with a sickening silver. Ooh, goodness. Time is passing me by.
Time is slipping away from me. Yeah.
Okay. My crease is cut. Once again, I use the P. Louise base paint in Rumor Zero, which is basically a white. So I cut my crease, and now I lined it out with the white. And once again, having my base already set before going in with it did help with being able to cut the crease a little bit more smoothly. Now, you can cut your crease as high or low as you want to. Depending on the look I'm doing, I may want those primary colors I use here at the top to pop more, so my crease may be lower. Or I want my crease to be higher, maybe I just want a thin line. It just depends on what you want to do. I cut my crease my usual height. I always want those colors to pop, and then whatever I put here is really the star of the show, but I really want it to be cohesive all over the eye, which is why I chose what I did. I don't go too far back, probably a little more than halfway across the eye. I usually cut pretty high, at least this is at least high for me. I'm going to cover all of the brown eyelid with this white. I'm going to cover it all because when I go in to smudge out the sides, I want it to be able to have everything covered. So I'm going to get as close as I can to the color I use here on the side without doing my best to not touch that furthest color. If you do, it's okay, not the end of the world. But I'm doing my best not to. Now, what I like to do next is I'm going to smudge a little bit here in this corner. You can see how there's a stark line from this black into the white. I want everything to blend together. So I'm going to use the same brush that I applied this black with as soon as I find her. Oh, found her. Okay. So this is the brush I use, the Morphe brush once again, that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to pick up any new product. I'm going to use what's already here on the eye. I make it just a little bit of green, but since I'm using black, I don't want to pick up any new product because I already have black there, and I only wanted to smudge out and blend out a little bit. Now, if I was using any other color, let's say I had this dark green color and it was over here, I would absolutely pick up some new product to help blend, but I'm using black and I don't want to do that. I don't want it to dominate this. I want this to be mostly silver. So there's product still on this brush, right? So I'm going to use what's already on the brush after I blend this out. This is just, I want to live a simpler life where I don't have to come back and pat this out. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. But we're going to blend this. See, look, it's already coming through. And I'm going to come up in this corner. We're going to blend this corner out. So I don't want her to be super harsh either. But once again, because it's already black, I didn't need to pick up any product. There's product still on the brush. And I'm simply blending this through. So whenever I lay my silver down, it'll be a lot smoother. So we're just going to go in maybe a little bit further. Very soft brush strokes, y'all. Very soft. Okay? All right. That's all I want. Nothing more. That's enough. Because my silver is going to do the rest of the job here for me in a moment. So I'm going to come in, lay her back down since she want to play. And now we're going to lay down our silver. We're going back in the Blow and Smoke palette, okay? And we're going to use this really pretty silver that's right here. I don't want to use this one. Do I want to use this other one? Girl, you wanna move. It's a brighter silver, isn't it? Yeah. This is the silver we're going to be using. It is called Starstruck. Rightfully so. So this is the silver we're going to be using. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the silver with a very thin brush. With a very thin Morphe brush. I'm going to lay the silver on top of the cut crease. Right on the line. And then I'll smudge out the rest. I'll bring the rest of that color down. So literally using the top of the brush to get that silver. And I'm going to come right on top of my line. And place it so that once I start, I don't have to worry about I'm going too far up with product because I've already laid the silver down. Now, I'm going to take still a small brush to be able to lay the rest of the silver. So here is a brush here. We're going to go in, pick up this silver, and just cover the rest of the eyelid in this really pretty silver color. All the products I use today will be linked down in the description box so that you can go look at them and see if you want. Now, for some reason, if it's a palette that may or may not be discontinued or something, I'll make sure to put that in the description box as well. I want that silver to just really just take over. Really take over. I am going to come back with that same brush I was using for my eyes initially for that black to help blend it back as soon as I find it. Why do I keep misplacing her? My Lanta. Is it you, girl? Is it you? Is it? No, we're not singing these songs. It's her. Okay. There we go. Once again, product is already on the brush. So I don't have to do much for this black to blend in. There we go. That's what I want to see. This is what I want to see!
Oh! This is what I want to see! Y'all felt that, right?
Period. There we go. That's what I like. Wonderful. Ooh! Yes, girl. Period. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I'm about to put these lashes on real quick. Am I using a handheld fan to help dry my lash glue faster? Why, yes, I am. Okay, so going to be going in with Fenty Skin Tint like I always do. I'm going to help you out with my friends. I don't really have the desire to do like a big full thing of foundation, so we're just going to do my usual couple of strips on the face, here, on the nose, a little bit right here, here. And this is in the shade 21. I'm pretty sure. I've been using Skin Tint for a very long time. It is a wonderful product. If you do not use it, you should find yourself a skin tint that you enjoy. I particularly enjoy the one from Fenty Beauty. So I always use a beauty blender when I'm blending this out. So I'm just going to take my blender, get whatever that is off my dag blasted face, and then we're going to blend this out. Like I mentioned, no desire to really do crazy full coverage. This product is buildable. Most skin tints are able to, you can build with them. So you can use a little bit or you can use a lot, you know, whatever you choose. I'm choosing to not build today and just going with a little bit. Honestly, I'm probably not going to even highlight my face or contour, to be honest. I don't feel like doing all that. The showstopper is my eyes. And that's fine for me. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And I am going to go with a little bit of powder. I like to just kind of like seal it in. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Juvia's Place powder in shade Tanzania. And baby, I've already hit pan. That's how much I love this product. Woo, it's like going down the road. Shut up. Shut up, record. Girl, they so inconsiderate around here. And then just a little bit of powder. Not a lot. Not picking up too much on the brush. And that's really going to be it, y'all. Because I don't feel like highlighting contour. I really don't. Not today, girl. Maybe later. Maybe some other time. Not today. I do want to go in with a blush. I really do enjoy this blush from PAWP. It's really literally there on the screen, and I'm blanking, child. So I'm gonna come in. I like to come over here and hit it ever so slightly. So I'm going to come right here and then come down slightly onto the cheekbone. But I like to keep it cheekbone, brow bone area. That's where I like my blush to sit. That's just me, though. You can sit your blush wherever you want to sit your blush at, girl. I choose to sit it here. Alright. Just a little bit more. Nothing too crazy. There we go. Boom. That's it. Now for a little shimmer on the nose. I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Diamond Ball Out. Yeah, Diamond Ball Out from I think the Kilowatt collection. Diamond Ball Out. Very pretty. Ooh, look at her. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to do a little bit on the nose. I want my nose to glimmer a bit. So we'll do a little, maybe a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more on the nose. There we go. That's what I want. That's the shine I want today. On this day. A little bit on the chin area. Just a little bit of. Perfect. That's it. That's it. 'Tis all. Lining my lips. And then I'm going to seal the face off. Like I've mentioned before, the best way for you to get your lips together and get them right when you ready to blend out a lip look is to start with very moisturized lips. You can choose to use a product for it to have it to blend, but if your lips are already moisturized, you'll have no problem with your product smudging. I'll lay it here. Make sure the side matches. That'll do today. That'll do today, girl. Going in with my usual lip look. I may change it up. Right now I'm going to go in with Lava Cake on the outer corner. Then at the top. Girl, am I almost out? I don't know now, girl. Getting a little scarce in there, child. Then, let's see. Maybe I'll switch it up today. Let's switch it up. Let's do cinnamon roll. Let's try cinnamon roll one time. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. That's so pretty. Oh. I'm having a moment. Child surprised my own daggone self. That's a really cute look together. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Now we're going to seal it all off with the One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. Make sure you hold your breath, girls. Exhale. And we're done. Girl, that aerosol gets you together, but it's worth it. Because that face gonna stamp, okay? Here's final face. Get into it. Mm-hmm. Period. Mm-hmm. Okay, kids. Here is the final look. Just a simple black skirt, black and white striped skirt, a shirt that says "It's a great day to be black," and I have my black and white panda ducks on. Of course, the usual little accessories, jewelry, and things like that. But here is the final look. Once again, I'm going to leave all of the products used today on my face down in the description. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If there's a certain look that you want to see me do, certain color combos you want to see me do, let me know down in the comments, girl, and I will do that. But thank you once again for being here for another video with me. I see you, sis. And until next time, be kind to yourself.